last stream of the week. Let's see if today I can finish this game. This game is getting way too much trouble for me. It's creating so much trouble. So many things. At least I did manage to do a lot yesterday. At least there's that. I was able to create the entire functions, functionalities, and all of that for both traps that's going to be on my game. So now I have a proper thing to work with, and at least the traps are correctly. We have quite a few things to still do today, but it's not that much. And just a little recap, real quick. Let me open it up. So let's go over the little recap, right? We're on the second game for the 20 games challenge. I actually still need to promote showcase my games and all on the official Discord for the 20 games challenge. Maybe I'll do this after I finish the second game. No, no, we'll see. But either way, we're on the second game, and what we did already was create a word with a floor. The word will scroll from right to left endlessly. This is something that's gonna be added later. No, now. I'll be using Parallax to do this. Kind of the same thing I did with the Flappy Bird one, the KFP one. um, Now, the player character that falls when the input is held, but rises when input is held. I do have that one too. So we're good on this. And add obstacles that moves from right to left. Feel free to make the more than one type of obstacles. We have two, but the ones that we have right now is the missiles, the rockets. This one, they work perfectly as I wanted. And then we have the shock trap that has two functionalities. When it spawns, it either spawns a fixed rotation. So let's say it can go diagonal, straight up, and straight right. So horizontal and vertical. They can choose one of these positions as a fixed one, and then it can choose another way, another behavior that is just rotating. It's just the trap rotating. It's the same as the game. If I let me actually open the game here already, because it's better to show. I hate this website, but let me just do one thing before. Yes, now I can show. Half break. So if I remember, the original game, I actually need to play. I learned this every time I'm gonna do another challenge. I'm gonna be playing the game or seeing a video or something because there's no way I should play the game or try to do from memory because I was doing the movement for the character for this game for Jetpack Joyride before 2 days ago, and I thought I was doing the correct way, but I was doing it was not even close to what the original game was. So either way, the traps here is kind of the same that I added. So this spawns horizontal or vertical, you can see, and then it spawns another type that is rotating, is even another different color. See, and the other one, those are the traps I'm adding. I consider this kind of two different traps, but yeah. And now let's see the final one, please. Can I have the final one? I want the rockets. And the rockets, it spawns the indicator, and after a while, it launches. That exists too, and basically everything in here that I wanted, I have. The only trap I don't have because I don't want to do. I don't want to overscope even more. I'm gonna have a lot of trouble if I try to add the trap. Is the let's see when the game shows, but is the lasers, right? I died. Can I? I can. These lasers. Okay, perfect. I don't want to deal with the lasers. I'm fine without them. So yeah. So this is the game. I'm gonna save that. Um, So we have the traps. What we're going to do today is make them spawn properly because right now they don't spawn properly at all. And the scores, right? Just a simple score system. I need to think about if how am I gonna do this score system because I don't know exactly how can I say this, detect the distance because I can only imagine the way I made the game to detect the distance and things like that that the player are moving by time because my character is fixed and there's nothing actually moving without the other thing. All of this would have been easier to write in Vanilla JS plus Canvas. Hello, Acros. Welcome. Uh, if you say so, I'll agree with you. But yeah, the way that I made the game, so I don't know. I'm probably gonna use a timer to detect the scores. But we'll see when I get there. And there's this thing. I don't know how easy am I gonna because I'm gonna have to research this. I don't know. I did this before, but I don't remember at all how I do this. This is not really that difficult on Godot. But yeah, without any uh yeah, I forgot the word. Protection. I don't know. I forgot the word. But yeah, it's really simple to do to save between sessions. And the jetpack is a machine gun on the original game. I'm not gonna be doing a machine gun. I have another idea for this. It's gonna be a normal jetpack, but yeah, uh, this I'll see if I should do particles or if I just do a normal animation later with pixel art. But either way, time to suffer a little bit more because right now I need to make the spawns for the it's just for the shock trap. So for this, kinda I don't have any spawn for the shock traps itself, right? Yeah, I don't. I'm thinking I'm gonna use something I've learned like quite a few years ago to do this. I'm gonna see if it works. If it works, great. If it doesn't, I'll try another way. I don't know if it's the best one, probably not, but it's around here. Uh, it involves. I need to remember the name of the node. Actually, I don't think it's in Node 2D, or is it? Maybe it is. Marker. It is. So this is a simple note, right? For hint for editing, position hints. That's kind of what I want because I'm gonna be using this and positioning for this little guy to spawn. So I think I need to make it smaller actually. Because if I let it be this big, it's not gonna work. Mm, maybe like this. There's gonna be there's not gonna be different sizes. Not for now, at least. If I get good results, maybe I'll try to do the different sizes. But for now, just this is enough. So it's gonna be like one here. So I wanna put this marker up here. Let's do another one. I'll rename them later. For the other one, let's say like here. Let me remove them. I don't want them nested. The third one would simply be on the middle. And how can I like? I can copy, of course, but I wanted to make then be. I can put here. I want to put them the same size but below. I need well. Let's see. So it's minus 36. So it's just this. This should be 36 then. And then this one is minus what? 50. So this should be 50. And this is kind of the same distance, I guess. I hope. Uh, let's call them spawn points. Oops. It's just gonna be used for the shock traps. But it's fine. Now let's see if I can make this work. I need, let's create a function. Func spawn. Oops. Func spawn. Shock traps. I think I'm hoping I can do this. I need to try it out. This is my first idea to go through them and select one of them. Let's see, because I don't want to go through the childs of this because I want to keep the spawn traps inside of this. But if I don't need whatever. So var it would be, what can I call this? Let's call it position. Yeah, why not? Then I create a array, and I'm gonna put this inside, and I hope this works. Because if I get all of them, no, I should just copy and paste, right? Maybe this is not the best way to do it either, but whatever. If I can iterate through them, I can actually oh, I forgot something. I wanna use pick random here. So let's print and see what this do. Let me call this time. Process. Let me call it already actually. Spawn, right? Spawn shock traps. So does it work? Spawn traps point 2. Point 4. Oh, perfect. But now can I get the position, or do I need to let's see, position. Does this work? It actually works. Huh. That's a lot easier than I was expecting. I could actually hard code this, maybe. Not hard code, but put the positions instead of the pointers or the markers. But it works. It works this way. So I'm gonna use this for now. So if I can get the position, now I need to instantiate the preload the scene. So var me do this. So it would be shock wrap scene packet scene preloads with shock trap. That array is not best practice, but I do it the same way if I know I won't need more at a time. Should realistically be outside the function though to avoid getting the nodes every time. Oh, I can. So you say do this and this? No, better yet. I think every time I call it, then I pick random. Shock boss. Let's call it that. So shock boss dot pick random. So this would be better, I guess. I imagine that is not best practice, but it's more like, let's say I'm trying to just create random ways because as you can see, right? You can see, right? I am really a complete beginner. So I'm trying things, trying to. If this is not best practice, yeah, I we will learn later. But if it works for now, it's enough for me to later remember this what I did here and then reuse on better ways or better practice, or know that this works for later uses. That's kind of the plan here. Okay. Either way, I think this works. Let's see if it works actually. Um. Oh, but then I can't access it because I'm getting here. I need to create another var then. Var pause equal shock pause pick random. Then I just use the pause, I guess. Nope. New instance. Hmm. Isn't there like I think this can work, right? Yeah, it's a bit better. Best practice for game dev is moot anyway. Just make it work and get it out is what people usually do. I do wanna like reach a proper format for proper practice on things. But if I try the way I see, I may be wrong. That's fine. But the way I see it is, if I try to do everything as correctly as possible, as the best practice on everything, I'm gonna be focusing more on the practice of the thing instead of the logic, or if it works, how to make it work. So yeah, that's a proper way. You're never finishing if everything is perfect. Yeah, that's the idea. Does this work? Oh, this was enough for it to work. Perfect, perfect. But now I need to just see. I'm gonna spam a lot, but that's fine. I'm gonna see if it works every time, if it gets random ones. It works. Perfect. See, I remember I saw this before. I kind of mark the following property as assigned when the node is ready. Value on these properties are not assigned immediately when the node is initialized. Instead, are computed and stored right before node ready. Now I understand. I was saying I didn't understand, but I kind of understand better now. Yeah, I remember this, and I actually never used on ready before. So here we are. Something I used and actually got a way to use, and thanks to you too, I did something a little bit cleaner. Let's say putting the var outside. But yeah, it works now. Now that it works, I need to spawn the traps. To spawn the traps, what I do? Oh yeah, I'm gonna use spawn traps for this. So when timer is out, instead of this, let's call the spawn shock traps, because here instead of this, I'm gonna var shock trap equals shock trap scene instantiates. Then I'm gonna this, right? And child, and the child would be shock trap, and then shock trap. Oops. The position would be once dot position. Could this work? Doubt it. We'll see. Huh? Huh? It kind of works. I don't know why it's stopped spawning. Um. Oh, I have one shot on. I don't know why it spawned 2 times though. Huh. Let's see. So spawn there, spawn there, and it spawns different behaviors. Look at that. Where is the diagonal? There we go. Diagonal. It works. It's almost a Flappy Birdie. And if I touch them, yeah, nothing happens yet. But oh, it does happen. Ah, I think I know why. Um, no, I don't know why. Huh? Well, that's fine. Um, I'll check later why it doesn't work, but that's fine. That's a bug for later. First, let's focus on the spawning. Now I'm gonna get. Oh yeah, I already have this. Let's see if it's working actually. And let me remove the player for this test. I'll let it later again. So main shock traps. So it's gonna spawn a bunch. Hmm. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's not spawning more than this, and every time it reaches, it's already working. I forgot I just copy and pasted it before. So it's never more than what? Six? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's never more than 6 on this scene, so perfect. Okay, we have a spawning traps. Shock traps. Now for the fun. Oh, I understand now why there's two shock traps because there's already one on scene. So now I can remove this shock trap, and I'm gonna put this on one shot every time. Let's put it every 5 seconds. Let's see. It's gonna start. And I think every time I should start it again, or maybe it's just not one start. Let it every 5 seconds it spawns something. But then I need to actually make it choose what to spawn. Hmm. I just noticed there's a problem. I'll fix it later. Let's fix the timer first. So every time, let's do let's do. I don't know if I should do this here, but I'm gonna use the same way I did. So on ready var pick trap. Let's say which would be a array, so it would be just 1 and 2 because there's just two traps. In here, can I just no? I'm gonna pick random down here. So var wrap equals pick trap dot pick random, and now I'll do a if trap equals 1. I want to spawn the rockets. Spawn rockets. If wrap equals 2. I want to spawn the shock trap. I'm just gonna do a else, just in case. Uh, just in case. I don't know if I should, if it's necessary. Um, pass. Yes, pass. Just in case, because let's say for some reason it doesn't pick 1 or 2, then I'll just do pass and it doesn't spawn anything. So let's try. Let's see if it's gonna spawn anything at all. Ooh, okay, we have something. Okay, but it's only spawning those. Oh, it works. It's spawning the rockets. There goes the rocket, and another rocket, and there goes the rocket. There's that's where a switch match Ingodo statement would fit. Okay, what would that be? Switch or match statements Godot. The match statement in Godot's GT script provides a concise alternative to a series of if else statements, allowing you to test a variable or expression against various patterns. It is often used for a better code readability. Okay, hold on. Oh, so you don't need to, but it's nice to know what it is. Yeah, that's really nice. So instead of doing this, I'll just do match. What was trap, right? Trap. Oops. Trap. So it would be like one, and then spawn. Oops. Spawn rockets. Two. Spawn shock traps. Uh, then this means it's nothing, right? As I understand, I see. Oh, this is something else. No, there's not. It's is there a here? This the whatever. I'm match. Oh, it is this. So okay, so it is this. So then I just put like pass or something like that. Yeah. Huh. This is enough to work. Yeah. Well, that see, this is really. I'm gonna note this later because matches. I'm gonna use so many of those matches because I have a bunch of the same code on the Flappy Bird clone I did on this already. There's a few uses of that if statements I was using, and this is a lot easier to do it too. So yeah, that's good. That's good. Let's see. Does the game reset? Yes. I don't know why there was a time that it didn't reset. Let's see if the missile is resetting. It is. Perfect. Um Now I kinda wanna add a bunch of a for loop. Um because I wanna do a quick I don't wanna spawn just one type of trap every time it spawns. I want like let's say it spawns the a rocket. I want to spawn like 3 rockets at the same time. So I could I guess I could just do trap here and that. But I think a for loop would make more sense, right? So it's been a while since I've used for loop. So it would be like for I in I don't know. Should I use this in here? No, see, no. If you can answer me this, if you're here, uh, should I do this on ready for everything that I want like that? Because so for something like this, that is 2 numbers. Is it better to leave it here, or like let's say I'm gonna create a var like let's say pick number rockets, and then I do like 1, 2, 3, and 4. Is it best practice or better for the code to leave it here or to leave it here outside? I'm gonna leave outside for now, because it's working like this, and I already started using this. But this is something I'm curious. Um, for random numbers without specifics, you can use rand ints or however it's called. But that's for, let's say, rand rand I, right? But then I can't put a max, right? Or I can. Returns a random unassigned 32-bit integer. Use remainder to obtain a random value between the interval 1 and small. Or range. Does I was run I range from int to int or just hit it? Yeah, I was using before run I range, but I was having trouble. This made it seem better. Let's try. Let's see if now that you're watching, it's gonna make more sense. It's gonna actually work. For I in pick rockets. Um, I want here to to add this, but I want to have. I didn't want it to go fast. Mm, it's inclusive for some reason, so 4 is also possible number. Uh, uh. Let me just try and see if this works. Let's see the thing breaking. But in this, oh, it picked. Maybe it picked just one. Let's see. I should have just made it spawn just rockets, right? It picked just the rockets. Nah, I'm gonna make it use spawn just rockets for now. Just do this as one. Because I want to see if it actually spawns more than one. Oh yeah, okay, that's fine. So just okay. So let me see one thing. Okay, it did just spawn one rocket. Let me see if maybe it's spawning a bunch of rockets, but all of the rockets are spawning at the same place. Local, just one rocket again. Let's keep going. Node 2, nothing. Oops. Just one rocket. Hmm. Yeah. Can't add child rockets to traps. Our array has a parent traps. Huh? Smart. Can add child rockets to traps? Array has a parent trap. Hmm. Maybe it's the naming of the thing. New name every ad child. Let me search for Godot. No, but it still spawns. Hmm. Let me try this thing. Can't add child to already has parents. I think if I do this is no this of course is not gonna show me already has parents. Godot can add child already has parents. Because I never encountered this error before. Hmm. Oh, I need to. I think I understand. I need to do instantiate this inside and then add a trap. I think this is the problem. And then I do this inside and this inside too. I guess. Let's see if this works. Mm, I don't see. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, okay, three. Okay, okay, it's worked. That was a problem. Okay, gotcha. It's kind of fun like this, but now I need to every time it spawns, I need it to delay a little bit each spawn. um, how can I do this actually now? Because okay, we got the spawning multiple rockets working, but mm, let me see. Let me search because this is not something I know. For loop delay Godot. Godot, you can create a delay within a for loop using the await keyword conjuncted in a C3 timer. The wait keyword causes the execution in the function until a specified signal is received, preventing the game from freezing. In range, okay, print wait get tree create timer. Oh, I can create timer just like that. Uh, so let's say every time I do this, await, we can get three. I didn't know about this too. I need to note all of this. Create timer. Oh, look at that. Let's try as it is. Not timeout. Um, is this enough? Let's see if this is enough. It is. Oh, okay. We have a working thing. So now it spawns random at random times. But I think it's too close to. Let's put like 1.5. I think it's 1.5 seconds. Maybe it's too long. Now we go back to playing the game. Playing the game. Playing the with the values. Yeah, 1.5 is way too long. Or not. Actually, maybe not that long. But I think 1 second is better. And I do need to increase the spawn of traps, actually. Look at that! Making um quite a big improvements, progress. And now it's infinite spawners because of it's way too small time for it to spawn. Let's say 10 every 10 seconds. That should work. Okay, now I can actually go back to pick random now. I did. I think I yeah. 1 2. Oops. 1 2. Pick thread pick random. Perfect. If nothing, pass. This match is such a good thing to know. Such a good thing to know. But yeah. Okay, so now I just need to do the same thing with this. So let's see. Mm, so I create a bar. What did I name this? Pick number rockets. Okay. Pick number shock trap. Such a big name. Well, whatever. Um Number. Pick number is just okay. Randi range, which would be for this I want 1 to 3. I don't want much. Then a for I in pick track number trap, we get this. Push all of that forwards. And I think that's it. Let's see. Does it work? Oh yeah, it's 10 seconds now. We gotta wait a little bit. Let me. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go back to 5 seconds because it was working before. I'll increase for the final version. So, okay, spawn 2 trap, 2, 3. I think it was 4, but it's spawning at the same position now for some reason. It choose 2 of those. It choose 3 of those. Okay, now it worked. I think it just for some ungodly reason it picked this exact same positions every time. Okay, it works. Actually, the timing right now is not even that bad. But for the traps, I feel like it's the hmm. Because I wanted to go in a different position. Hmm. Because it's spawning correctly, but it's not the shock traps are not spawning in different places like I wanted to. I want the shock trap, not this, please. Shock trap, please. Thank you. Oh no, it is actually. Oh, forget it. It is spawning at different positions. Okay, spawning just 1. 2 at 3 at the same positions for some reason. 1. Huh. We have a game. Probably the shock traps needs to be a little bit take a little bit longer to spawn actually, and the rockets does not need to be that long. Maybe even less than this. Outside of that, let me increase a little bit of the shock trap velocity. Let's call it 80, just a bit more. It does not need to be much faster, just a little bit faster. We didn't get shock traps. Just one rocket. Perfect. There goes the Godot. Yeah, this feels better now. It's a little bit faster and it feels a little bit better. Spawn quite a lot. The only problem I see here is that the game is way too easy. Way too easy. I'll just add some music, make a spawn delay like 0.2, you have geometry dash. True that. True that. Yeah. Huh. Okay, we have a working thing. I need to play around with the timer because I don't know if I like the timer as it is. But we'll see. Doesn't need to be perfect though. I just need to move on to. But I think. Where is it? Here. I think most of the things here is perfect, right? So create a game with a floor. Done. The word we scroll from right to left will be done with parallax later. Add a playable player character that falls when no input is held. I have, but rises I have. Add obstacles that moves from right to left. Yes, feel free to make more than one type of obstacles. I have two, kind of three if you think about it, but yeah, two. Obstacles can be placed in the world using a script, so the level can be truly endless. Yes. Obstacles should either be deleted or recycled when they leave the screen. Yes, they are deleted. The score increases with distance. Now is what I was wondering how I could do this because there's no way to detect distance because my character is stuck on the on the same place. So maybe I need to I'm probably gonna have to use the timer, right? To add points. So let's try to do this. Just sum up delta. The patrician choice. Wait, sum up delta. The patrician's choice of timer. Okay, you need to. I sum up delta. Uh, Lapse in seconds since the previous frame. Yeah, I know what delta is, but hmm. So I have no idea what you just sent to me. Just sum up delta. Okay, the patrician's choice of timer. I I understand, but I don't understand how to do it. Let me rephrase that. Uh, well, let's the interface for now. It's gonna be kind of the flipboard like that I did. So VBox container box VBox. Yeah. Here actually fit the entire thing. Where's the inkers? Am I? Hmm. Hmm. It's not control. Wait. Uh, UI. Let's just call it UI as always. So I have my VBox. I don't know where. Just have a variable and add delta to it every frame or physics tick. Very cheap, stupid, and probably the synced way to get a timer. Oh, that works? Yeah, I was gonna use the actual timer here, but if it works, I'll try it. I'll try it. I understand now. Um, Label. Let's see. 0. I wanna center. It's gonna be fine like this. I don't mind. So let's see. I'm gonna do this on here. So I guess on this I can just use the const initial score 0, and let me reset score. Again, don't know if it's best practice, but I'm gonna do this way. Yeah, actually, I just remember I need to do this here. Var score int and var high score. I won't give you a. It won't give you a perfect second after second numerical error. Be damned. But you don't need perfect precision, I assume. No. I just need it to keep counting while the character is still alive. Especially because I'm not gonna add like increasing speed or anything like that. I'm just gonna do a really reduced scope, because the more I think of what I need to do, want to do for this specific challenge for the jetpack joyride, the more the scope gets bigger, and I need to move on soon from this game because if I stay here, I'm gonna stay on this game for like 2-3 months. So I need to move on, and it's just the second game. There's 20 games to do, for the challenge. So there's no reason to make everything perfect. And as the challenge itself says, is just a vertical slice. It's just something to get out, understand what you're doing, learn, and move, and later apply to other types of games and things like that. So there's no reason for me to implement everything. So it doesn't need to be perfect, the precision. And let me ban this guy real quick. Doesn't need perfect precision or anything, because I'm gonna just use this and move on, So, and I don't need to I'm not gonna use the increasing velocity speed of the game and all of that makes it more difficult. I want to do something that makes the game a little bit more difficult, because right now it's way too easy. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll increase the velocity of the traps. Don't know. We'll see. Um, Actually, maybe it's not that hard to increase the velocity. Maybe it's not that hard. Okay, I have an idea for later. Not for now, but I have an idea. Okay, erase. Let me save this and go back to here. So reset score. Yeah. And global variables dot score equals initial score. Perfect. And then I'll call this, once I start, reset score. You can try to increase the engine speed over time. Wonder how stable that is. Yeah, I don't know if that, because that would mess up with like animations and things like that, won't it? I don't want it to do that. But what I thought right now was a simple check on the score. So let's say every 100 points on the character, on the distance you go, you increase the velocity, not of the game itself, but engine time scale, I believe. You have animations. I'm gonna have some animations, some really simple animations later. I'm gonna work on the art of the game after I finish every mechanic and things like that. Then I'm gonna do the same thing. I don't know if I showed you or if you know. I did a Flappy Bird clone, right? Let me open here. The first one I did was a. Let me actually do this here. I did this. This was the first game of the challenge that I made last week, and I made basically everything, every mechanic like I'm doing right now with the placeholder of the image of Godot. And then later I just went and replaced and did all the arts. I drew all the art and all of that, and then made like it's not any animations per se here on this one. It's just a simple rotate the character and change the sprite. Really simple. But on this one, I'm gonna have a little bit of animation, like especially on the Jetpack Joyride itself. When the character is on the ground, let me play again. When the character is on the ground, he's running. So I'm gonna try to do something as simple as this, like two frames. So it's not as simple as that. It's as simple as that. When it's on the probably when it's flying, it's gonna stay static, but there's gonna be animations on the jetpack probably. So that's why I worry. It's gonna be really simple animations, nothing too crazy, but still I wanna have those in games. So yeah. So that's what I thought about it, scaling the engine timer, engine speed, but I was worried about animations. So what I think thought about some to learn the very basics of particle system. Yeah, that is probably what I need to see if how I'm gonna do the jetpack, because in the challenge itself there is add bullets. Yeah, particle effects are a fun way to add game juice. Mess around with some here, making explosion or sparks when things get destroyed. That I want to try it to see what I can do with the particle systems. I never touched it, so I know nothing about the particle system. But this is something I really want to learn, because I love art. I love the making art and things like that. So this is something that is really home for me. Let's say, and I want to mess around with it. But I need to see it later. I'll probably do it over the weekend though. I don't know. I can't stream on weekends, so I did the art of the game on the weekend too, offline. But we'll see. Either way, what I was thinking about was to make the game a little bit harder as it goes. Uh, every couple points, let's say every 100 points, the game will be checking the points. When the player reach 100, it will increase the speed, not of the all of the game itself, but increase the speed of the traps, how fast the traps go across the screen. And later, every 100 points, it does this, and every like 500 points, it increases the spawn timer. So maybe this. If you want to see really cool particles, you can check out Omega Boost on a PS1. That game has really good looking particles, and they are as basic as can be. I've heard Omega Boost. Oh, I actually don't know this game. Huh. There's not gonna be sound for you, but oops. Let me mute. Wanna see gameplay? This is cutscene. Huh. Hmm. Holy, for PS1, there's so many particles. And it looks good actually. Oh, this the explode. There we go. There's a little bit of the carcass. Huh. Let me save this real quick. I can't save there actually. Let me save here. So it's Omega Boost. Omega Boost. Good to know. So I guess every single of these little things are part of the particles too that are flying. There's so many for a PS1 game actually. Huh. and it's not really that much. Look at yeah. I mean, the game itself didn't had any much to render to, so I guess this is like an image far away, and it renders just the enemies here. So I guess it makes sense that they can do them. Those smalls ones are just straight lines. The bigger trails are a bit more involved. Gotcha. Oh, those trails. But still, really not. It looks simple, but it makes sense. It fits. It's cool. You know. Interesting. Interesting. Hmm. Good reference. Good reference. Huh. Okay. Where are we? Oh yeah, I was doing the UI. So let's try the score thing. Funk. Uh, update score. I need to get better naming things. 30 FPS and still so smooth. It amazes me that most of the games were like 30. I think they were game there was games they were games back then on the PS1 era that was like 24 FPS. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm crazy. And every game felt really smooth. Uh, Yeah, it's insane to me. Nowadays, I can't touch any game at 30 FPS. I can play at 40 because I'm used to it. My PC, most of the newer games runs at like 40, 45. So, but 30 is way too low for me. Uh, update score. So I'm gonna do what you said. So, where is it? Just have a variable and add delta to it every time. So, var score ints. And then I guess I do score. Oh god. Score plus equals 1. Let's start with this. If I need to change it later, I'll change it to a float. Delta times delta. And now I call it here, right? Date score times delta. Oops. It's not times delta here. Um and then I just do this. Dot text equals square. That thing can only push 2.7K triangles texture plus shaded at 30 FPS hard cap. It's less impressive in practice. And it's so impressive how good the games were, you know? It's so impressive what they could do with such limitation. It amazes me. It amazes me. This is not what I wanted. This one I wanted. Oh, sure. Uh, Oops. CR. Press the wrong button again. Not working. Did I do something wrong? Just have a variable and add delta to it every frame or physics tick. Very cheap, stupid, and probably distinct way to get a timer. Hmm. maybe I've done something wrong. Maybe I need to set it to 0 to start. No, let's print always the score to make sure. Print score. Yeah, it's always 0. If I remove delta for now, delta is a float and 1 FPS. If you try to add it to an int, it won't increase it. Gotcha. So floats. Let me change it on global too. It's probably gonna be a little messed up, but let's see. Oh, now it works. But now okay, so do I need to convert it to ints? Um yeah, I guess I just convert it, right? Inst? Oops. Ints. So now here, UI. Uh so hmm. Something like this? Maybe it works? Uh why is it yelling at me? Narrowing conversion float is okay. I understand now. Um, int. There we go. Does this work? It does. I just need to increase the velocity though. Um, so this is the same as it was, right? This is going way too slow, I guess. It needs to be a lot faster. 5. That's kind of it. But I wanna. It will depend on the game, on the feeling of the game later. But for now, I can just do something like this. Yeah, because on the I closed it. Wait, Jetpack Joyride. Let me try it again. Yes, let me do this. So on the original game, let's go back to original game and see how it works there. Oh my ears. Okay. Are you okay? Yeah, no, hear me. Um, so it starts. It's not. Yeah, it's not that bad. But I do need to increase. Then, if I'm gonna try to increase the velocity of the game, I do need to increase the velocity of the points too as it goes. But that's not that much trouble. Yeah, it's not. It's kind of the same thing. So maybe it's too fast. Let's go to 7. Maybe 7 is enough. Yeah, 7 feels enough. Um, now I just need to add it to the thing. I'll deal with high score later. Actually, let's just update the high score too. Open funk updates high score. Yeah, there's a need to delta. Here. If you can stick score into the right side of the increase it over on the right side to increase it over time. Something like mm, you can stick score into the right side to increase it over time. Something like 2 2.0 might already be fine. What do you mean right side when you update the score? Oh, you can see the score. To increase it over time, something like hmm. So I've read this like 10 times already. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I didn't understand much. So you can stick the score into the what do you mean the right side to increase it over time? I mean the right side is when you update the score. You meant to say, but stick score. I got lost. I'm sorry. I got lost. If uh no global variables dot high score is less or equals, let's say, than global variables score plus delta times log 2.0 score. So when score is 0, that will be 1. Score 2, it will be 2. Score 30, you will get 5. Oh, so delta. So something like I remove this and then I go. Right, log. If you want the score gain to scale with distance. Oh, I'll try it. Just let me global variables dot score. Let me pass this just to try this out. Log not found in base self. Uh, log 2 Godot. Shade. It's a shader in Godot, but there's no. Maybe it's just log. Mm, hmm. Yeah, it's increasing actually. Interesting. Another thing for me to note. I'm gonna do a little bit of a better research later to understand this better. Omega boost. Okay, but it seems to work. It seems to work, and it actually has the exact same I just logic, not logic. It feels the exact same increasing speed like the original game when it starts. Interesting. I like it. I really like it. But this is for the score. This makes the code so much cleaner. I was gonna do so many checks later. But yeah, this is this is good. This is good. I was gonna do like the Yandere dev problems. Okay, let's just update it now. Equals global variables dot score. Just to update the high score. I'm not gonna even show this right now. I'm not gonna even test it. I just wanted to leave it there and later, if to fix it later. Update high score. You don't have log you don't have log functions, mate. Log is the natural logarithm base. It still works, I guess. Oh, so it was to be something different, but the log two itself doesn't exist. Maybe there's a plugin later. I don't know. Log. I guess I guess not. But yeah, that's fine. I need to understand a little bit. So the thing is, there's a bit of story about myself. You can log x times log 2 for log 2. Let me save that later. So I know logarithm or log is something for is a math problem, right? I know that. I know the name of the thing. But just a bit of backstory of my backstory for as simple as it gets. When I was like around 14, around the 8th grade, I needed to be pulled out of school. I There was a lot of bad things that happened to me, including bullying and all of that. It got really bad for me. So when I got out of school, and that was when I was around like 14 years old. I'm 28. I'll be 29 next week, and basically I never went to school after that anymore. I did finish my the school and all of that, but through another way. And I never went back to school. So much of those things of like log and those math things, I never really learned from them. Learned them itself. And because after I stopped going to school, I kind of closed myself, and basically I lived all my life inside my home. I didn't go out. I developed a really bad social anxiety. I couldn't even talk to people. So I'm just giving the backstory just to explain. I don't know much. I don't remember much. I tried to learn a long time ago what log is, and I'm pretty sure I did learn a bit. But yeah, logarithm. But nowadays I don't remember anything, so I'm gonna do a little bit of research later to understand exactly what I'm doing here and what log is. But yeah, okay. So now my Godot, hello, Godot. Okay, it didn't crash. Perfect. So I have the UI. Let's add the UI to the game. Not this. I need to add a canvas layer. Should be below, and now I can add the UI. And now if I play the game, it's going. It's going. Perfect. It's way too big, this card though, but I'll change it later. That's fine for me. Huh. Look at that. We have a working game. Now I want to do what I talked. You're going to learn a ton of math soon. When you start going 3D, you need quite a bit more of algebra than 2D. And calculus also helps when you want to do cool physics stuff. Gotcha. I'll make sure to research and learn, especially when I start getting a little bit more advanced and things like that. I'll do a little bit more of research. So let me actually mark this down. Algebra, I kind of is the one that I'm most comfortable with. Algebra, calculus, and log. Calculus and log. So I'm gonna research a little bit later. Okay, so I am updating the global, right? No, I am not updating the global. I am not updating the global. Good thing I know that I came to see. So global variables dot score equals score. And I'll just do this now. Why is it screaming at me? Floats. Okay. Um, it's this, right? So this, and then I convert it to ints. And it stops screaming at me. Perfect. Does it still work? It does. Perfect. So okay, so I'm gonna do every 50 is too. I'm gonna do every 100. And now I'm updating the global variables. It makes more sense. Now I can go back to traps. And because I'm gonna check this every time, I think it's better to, instead of using the physics process, using the actual process, I guess. Uh yeah. Because there's no physics here. I'm just gonna get the velocity and increase its. Let's do it like this. Var speed. Int equals. So it will start at minus 80, and then we do speed here. We'll see if I need to unready that. Okay, so now on here, I just need to, let's create a function for that. So func increase speed. On here, I need to check if, oh, okay, let me search. Godot. Let's see. Check condition, not frame. Increase. Like score is, yeah. Godot use modulo. Okay, model. So it is modulo. Um. So. So it's something like if global variables dot score. It's not equals, right? Mm, I used the on CS50. I don't remember how to use modulo. Modulo? 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 I don't know. Using modulo operator is in a setter. Old hundreds, new hundreds. Hmm. Okay. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it's here. This, right? Because every time if it gets this, is going to, why is every time it gets this and it gets 0, it would make it means that it's 100, right? So every time it multiplies and it gets down 100, is gonna give me the proper. I can do this. Let's try it. Print 100 plus. It's okay. That's the problem. Now I call it back here again. It's increase speed. I don't think I need delta for this at all because it's not physics. Let's see. Now I need to wait. Let's do it better instead. Let's do it 10. Just make sure it works. Doesn't seem like it works. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe one? Would that make sense? Something should have been printing right now. Oh no! Oh wait. Okay, I guess that makes more sense. No, it didn't work. What? Huh? No, it worked. Should I do this on the physics process? Is that the problem on here? Let's try it again. No, now it doesn't work again. Hmm. Hmm. But it should be that, right? Time to do a bit of research, I guess. Increase some difficult scaling variable in scope height enough. Hmm. Speed plus equals difficulty. Just print the score and score 10 to check. Okay, let me do this. So print global variables. Score. Let me delete this and print the same thing. Module 10. Let's see. It's not printing. Hmm? Oh. No, that makes sense. It's not instantiated on yeah, that actually makes sense. So it would only instantiate if the yeah, that clears things up. Let me do this. It should be here. Oh, but how am I gonna do this then? I need to update it globally. The Okay, yeah, gotcha. I need to put this on the global variable. We get this so far shock trap speed, and then let's say var rocket speed. Let me see how this looks here. Shock trap, global variable dot shock trap speed. That makes more sense now. And then I won't update it here. I'll update it on main, so you can actually every time check it and increase the velocity. Yeah, I think that's all I care from here. And rockets, the velocity, I don't think I have. Oh, I do have a rocket velocity. Which would be this. Let me do. I shouldn't do this. Rockets. How is it? Rocket speed. Find rockets velocity. And I'm gonna replace by global variables. Oh, how did I always forget the that? Okay, variables. Rocket speed. Replace all, and this does not need to exist anymore. Now I can go on the. Let's see first if it's still working. Just to make sure. So trap spawn. And it moves. I need the other trap, please. Okay, it spawns and it moves. Okay, it's working. So now I go on main. Now I do the func increase speed. So now I check the module, right? So if global variables dot score module 10 equals 1, I guess. Print let's print worked. Let's do that. Let's see. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, seems like it worked. No, it didn't work. This is still here. Delete all of this. Hmm. Maybe now it needs to be 0. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, let's print the things. I always do this. I always do this. Ugh. I forget to call the function. Okay, now it works too much. Yeah, it's divide 1. Yeah. It shouldn't be printing. Uh, you'd need a flag or some other check to only update the speed once instead of every frame that your check returns true. A flag or some other check to only update the speed once instead of every. Yeah, that's some. I was worrying about that, but I don't know. I actually have no clue how I could do, because I know it's really bad to check this and update every frame. So I don't even know what flags are. So again, and this again, maybe it's bad practice, maybe it's bad thing, but this is the way. Oh, flags just a boo. Oh, to check if it's true. Instead of every frame that you check returns true. Mm. Well, I don't know. Yeah, how to do that. So again, this is something the bad part of tutorials, because this is what I learned from the tutorials to do to check, and I always imagine that calling that every frame is bad. Well, for now is why I know. So okay, so it shouldn't be. Let me print the things again. So print global again. Global variables dot score, and then I guess I can just do this, right? Yeah. I need to actually see what's going on. Um, score. Uh, on low. Yeah. Third one would be setting a flag to true when your check is false. False. Scrap that. So false when your check is true, and not it to check itself. Hmm. It stopped working. Um. Hmm. So it should wait. So let's try it again. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. It stops working. Am I supposed to do this down here again? Let's try it. At least now it doesn't break. So it needs to be 0. Okay, it does needs to be 0. Yeah, here it doesn't break. Gotcha. So if I do it in physics process and I increase speed and do this 0, would this work now? It's always working. Why? Oh, it starts at 0. That's why. You set it to true when your initial check is false, but ignore the flag for it, or you just flip back and forth. But that I would still need to check that every frame, no? Instead of just checking like this if statement, I would just check. You set it to true when your initial check is false, but ignore the flag for it, or you just so setting a flag to true when you check is false. So false when you check is true. God, that's breaking my brain. um, let's print it like this. I guess this is easier to see. On a software timer, software timer, you check every frame anyways. The only difference here is that you do it explicitly yourself instead of letting Godot handle it. Oh, I understand. So I'm following. I understand what you mean now. I just don't know how to implement it because it, my brain it's hard. Sorry, it's hard. But I'm getting there. On a software timer, you check every frame anyways. The only difference here is that you do it explicitly yourself instead of letting Godot handle it. So basically, what I'm doing here is letting Godot decide if this is right or wrong. If for some reason Godot gets a bug or something that's out of my control, and not and check this, and then no, for Godot it doesn't work. I have no control of it over it, so it wouldn't work. But if I decided to go this route with with flags, I would have control over it to be able to actually check this outside of the restrictions of Godot. Like, it's kind of like that, right? If I did understand it. Work at 0. Because I'm already noticing a problem here, that it is working, but it works over quite a few frames. And if I try to increase this, and it does, all of these frames would be the thing. If every time it prints here means that it would increase the speed of the things, it would instantly shoot up to impossible in the first frames. Let's to okay. I can do this. Global high score is different than 0, and this. Now it wouldn't work on the 0, right? But it would work still on the 10. Yes, but I needed to print only once. Mm. Oh, I guess I think I know how to do this. Uh, var can update speed equals false. So wait, no. How, wait. It didn't make sense in a second on my brain, and then it stopped making sense. You need some setup that triggers once you're on your condition first, which is just a flag. You can hey Spets. Oh, you're starting the the challenge. Nice. Are you doing EC? So you need some setup that triggers once on your condition first, which is just a flag. You can probably work through it if you just add a single bool and see when it should change to watts. Already going in the right direction. Oh, it's a lot of fun with Raylib. Yeah, in C, but using Raylib feels like cheating. I mean, if it works, it works. No? Let me drink some water. So, okay, I had a bool, and I need to check now. Um, I guess I can go do something like this. Mm, I got the bird to the point where it can flap. It's already more than you needed. You know, it's the game. You already have 90% of the game. Um. Okay. So I needed to. If okay, let's try it. Let's do something. If this is different from 0, I want the bool that I can increase speed, can update speed, needs to be set to false. And then I need to do another check, I guess. True. So this already would make never work, right? I'm just gonna try it out. So this, when you reaches 10, it would never work. Yes, it would never work. Okay. And I need to update its once it gets to 10. I'm doing the background, then I'll do the obstacles. Yeah, I'm learning fast. I mean, with your experience, it's gonna be really. I imagine really easy. And but you're gonna do the arts, or are you gonna grab some assets for free or bots? Or I don't know. Uh, you're gonna beat me like if you can, next week. You're gonna already be on game 5. I'll be finishing this one too. I got assets from each for now. Yeah, that's fine. I thought about using that, doing that with assets too, but I really wanted to create my own, start creating my own. Okay, so I needed to only update it once. Mm, I guess I can't do this, right? I can change that later. It's easy. Yeah, it is. Else if uh, copy this. This equals to 0. It's probably redundant to have 2 of this, but well. Can update speed equals to true. I think this is gonna work the same way as it was before, but let's see still. Yes, it works exactly like it did before. Um, God, this is. Hmm. Oh, maybe I can do something like this. And can update equals false. You need to flip the true false and merge your equals 0 position condition. Flip. Mm, so I need to check if it's false. Oh god, my brain is. Let me grab some coffee. Or what you're doing might work. Okay, let me. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get some coffee just to reset my brain. I'm going crazy here. Just a second. I am going crazy. I am. And it's just the second game of the challenge. There's 18 more to go. 18 more to go. And I'm going crazy on the second. It's part of the journey, I guess. Okay, so in nested if, I guess, um, is false updates to true, and I guess updates to false in here. God, this looks so bad, but if it works, it works. or even Portal. Oh, I'm not. Yeah, no, I'm gonna spoil it here. No Portal for me. No Portal for me. It's gonna 100% be Minecraft. 100% be Minecraft. Uh, but like maybe I could cheat a little bit because the old CS 50, they had a course, a separate CS 50 that teaches game dev, but in point 0.2 FPS. Good. But they had a course like CS50, but for games. They stopped doing that, but you can still access them, and they teach it from the very beginning with, I think it's PyCharm, uh, something like that. That you can how to create games, and they go over a few games, I think. And the last one that they teach in there is Portal. And I could watch that, learn from that, and then try to to do it later. It's a way to cheat, kind of. But yeah, there's that. Have used information on homebrew from not sure. Hmm. Let's see how this does something. Nope, it doesn't. Mhm. Okay, I had a way to everything strange is over. I almost spilled my coffee over my desk. Great, perfect. Everything is going great. I am not going crazy. I had a vision and I lost the vision. So if global score, it updates to it's different from zero. It updates to false. Uh, if not, then can update goes to true. Yeah, this is gonna just loop every time. Huh. I had a vision. I lost the vision. I promise I had a vision. I promise. The inner if this? You mean? Is this enough for it to work? It's the same thing. It's still spamming. It checks way too many times because it stays on 10 for quite a while. Mm, you did it again, then just remove the line. Wait. Oh, you mean this? Wait, remove the inner if. Wait, which line? You mean remove this? I mean, okay, this, you mean. But then, how am I gonna, what's gonna make it updates? Res- Mm, wait, this, wait. Wait, it's, Okay, know what? Let's move on. Okay. Now I can do my function. My brain. God, it's fun though. It's fun. I don't understand what I did, but it's fun. I love it. It set its own flag and only resets it once it's zero again. Oh, oh, that makes Okay, perfect then. Works. Great. Now, but I can do the wait. I can do this too, right? Just to it's different than zero, and just to skip the zero. It skips the zero, and you should now do the thing. Mm, I I need to print something to be able to see. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Thank you again for the. Now I can increase. Finally increase the difficulty. I guess. Now, it's gonna be it's as simple as global variables dots rocket speed plus equals, let's say, let's increase by 10 for now. Let's actually increase a lot just to just to see if it works properly. And instead of rocket, we do shock trap speed. Shock trap speed. Let's see if it works. Where am I? Where are my traps? Oh, it's going. It's this, right? That you need to do. It's going the opposite direction. Yes, it works. It doesn't work perfectly, but you know what? It's gonna be every 100. It's gonna be a slow increment. So let's even say like only 20, and now it's gonna be for 100. So every 100, it should increase the speed, and I'm fine with that. Finally, we're done with this. God, that's so much work. Okay, what's our next thing? I don't need you anymore. Close this, close this, close this, and we're here. Okay, what's our next objective? So fine, we have the word, we have the player character, we have obstacles, we have the score, and the goal is to beat your previous score. So the high score should be displayed alongside the score and score. Let's do that. Uh, let me instead of the let's do this. So score, and then let's do another label. I need to rename my things too. Uh, high score center. So the text would be. Let me rename score. Let me name this to high score. Now we fix this to score label. Now I want it. And the high score. Should I guess yeah. I guess I should do inside the if, right? Um yeah. Dot text equals string. And to actually do this correctly. So it's gonna be score high score int global. Doesn't need to convert. Yeah, I need to convert to ints, I guess. Global. Let me copy this. Come on. Or this, better yet. Expect end of statement after the expression found in the identifier is instead. What do you mean? Isn't that the same thing as this? There we go. There we go. Now, does it update correctly? I guess it does. Let's die to see if it keeps the high score. It does not. It's if oh it no, that's if the high score is less or equals than score, we get the same thing. Isn't that correct? Now I'm stuck. You know that feeling when you think so much, you use your brain so much that is not it stops working. So simple things. I used so much brain power for the increasing and for everything that I've done today that my brain is really this it shouldn't. That's the reason why we use global. I use globals here because it gets outside of the scene. It's not on the scene. The scene, so this shouldn't be reloaded. It should. I'm probably updating it somewhere, somehow. That's that's what I'm thinking because the global it should be worked outside of the thing because I do update the score. I think it's here. Yeah, the reset score. So every time I start the reload the scene, it's gonna reset the score back to 0. But hey, Spec, welcome back. But the global high score shouldn't be getting updated outside of here. This is the only place I'm using it. Hmm. Let's just increase the high score. Let's say just make sure. Let's let's remove this and just make these two things because oops. This way is gonna always update the high score and it should not reset. Let's see. I just can't restart the entire game. It's resetting. It shouldn't reset. Okay, Let me save. Let me go back to my Flappy Bird game. I should have just opened the what is the name? The GitHub, but whatever. I just want to see if I did something different, because that's how I usually do the high scores. UI. Oh, but I didn't use a high score. No, I did use a high score here. It's on the game over. So yeah, it's not here. It's on UI. Update score. Where am I updating the high score? Viewports, instantiate, no. Player? Oh, maybe it's on the pipes. Yeah, it's on the pipes. Global variable score plus 1. If global is less than score, it's the same thing. And on this, it works. So high score of 2. If I restart, it still keeps the 2. Huh. Should it should be working. Make it darker and name it Jetpack Set, right? I opened the Flipboard again. I said I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. I need some. Let me. Okay, some funner music, because yeah. Just back to her right. Okay, so why are you not updating? Let's go again. So if let me delete this, all of this. Let's print high score just so I can see something. Global variables dot high score. Just want to see something. Yeah, there's nothing set on anything. If I update the global variables here, and let's say I set like to 10, will it do something? No, 10. It's correct. Hmm. You're like in depression and chasing your pills, but problems, the obstacles are in the way. No, the thing is, actually, the obstacles, depending on, yeah, but if we're talking the obstacles from the challenge, this part, this is actually done. I'm stuck on the high score. The thing that should be easy, but yeah. Uh, Thinking about Big Persona fan excited to play game for the first time again. uh, too much brain power. Too much brain power used. I don't know. Okay. Global variables. No, UI. That's good. Let's try it again. So, it's not being updated anywhere, as I think. If just cut it, bro. I cut my brain. The fuck? Global variables dot score is Oh wait, yeah. If it is less or equals, right? Then global variables dot score. So if it's less than score, it needs to update the high score to be equals. So we just do global variables. Look at the brain pain and oh, gotcha. I no, I'm I'm trying not to. I want to. I've wanted to go to GPT so many times this stream, but I'm trying not to as much as I can. If I really can't figure it out, then I'll go. But I am being able to at least figure it out a little bit. You know, I'm doing kind of how I did, not exactly, but how I did the CS50 years ago. So no GPT, no nothing. I go when I did CS50, I actually used paper. So you know, I'm not at that level anymore, but to want to do that, but still, whatever. High score should be equals to global. Just use ChatGPT and activate the study option and tell it to just orient you. I'll I'll tell you that I didn't know there's a study option for ChatGPT. Good song to start out of nowhere like that. Where was the score? ChatGPT has big problems with Godot and Blender Python and other things I'd use it for if I could. Fair. Sephiroth. Let me do this here. Text equals. Actually, I don't need to update here. I don't need to update the label, I think. Oh no, I am not printing anymore, so I need to update the label. What the fuck? That's Sephiroth. I guess you don't know Final Fantasy. Let me grab this. So Final Fun. I need to say because I love this guy. Final Fantasy Sephiroth. So this is Sephiroth. Okay. It's literally a boss room. It's one of the main antagonists, I believe, of the Final Fantasy VII, and I love this design. But I love this because I love this guy, and this version of the music of the song in specific is from my favorite game, Kingdom Hearts, where wait, save where you actually go after fight him. Oh, there we go. So this guy really. Oh, I love this freaking fight. Not the old 3D ones. Gotcha. So this song in this version of the song is based on this fight. On this fight. Let me see if I can actually put song on here. Just a little bit. Does this? No, I wanted this. Does this work? Oh, sorry about that. It's way too loud. Sorry about that. It's still too loud. Let me go a little bit. Okay. God, I love this fight. That's a long ass blade. It is. But I mean, his brother Cloud Strife. His sword is not much different, you know. So look at that. Look at the size of that thing. But it's thick. His sword, his brother is thick sword, and the other brother is a long sword. Look at this song. I love this battle. I love this game so much. That's what she said. Oh god, I love this battle so much. I'm pretty sure that this is not gonna make it's not gonna show it perfect because he's gonna probably beat him easily. But my god, I love this battle so much. He's not gonna beat it as easy as I thought. even to the dark. Anyways, let's go back because okay, yeah, side, yeah, that, yeah. But that's a song. That's the yeah. That's literally a boss song. Uh, high score. Uh, let's do it all again. The high score is an no. The high score is already an int. Why am I transforming it? What? I don't need to do this. The fuck? String global variables. You're getting distracted. That's I already noticed. This is normal while streaming. Last week I couldn't do the the Flappy Bird at all because of streaming. But it's fun. I'm learning a lot, and distraction is part of the progress. Now it works. Why? Why it works? I mean, I'm happy, but it worked. But why does it work? It didn't do it. What? Bro, complicating things at drug level and percent, in percent, and the higher it is, the slower you get in the game. That's a problem. That yeah, that's reversed reverse difficulty. It works. I'm so happy it works. I'm so. What is this sound? Oh, Raymond. That makes sense. Uh, okay. I have a high score. My brain, yeah, my brain. Okay, now did I do everything? So this I'm gonna be doing off. He is eating. He is. I don't remember why he's eating, but he's someone is eating in our ears. Yeah. This I'm gonna be doing off because I'm gonna have to do a bit of research to remember how to do this. It's not hard, but yeah. And basically, I can't. Oh god, I can't believe it. I'm actually done with I guess with the game. Because as particles, I need to actually do a bit of a research too. So this are the HS in a file. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't remember how to do that. You might be getting hit with a race condition where it hits true for score, well, then reset score, then high score equals score. But I mean, maybe something I did before was wrong. Maybe because of the text or whatever that I did. Maybe it wasn't even a problem with the high score itself. Maybe it was the text that I was updating wrong because I wasn't printing. Somehow it works now. So somehow it works. So it works. If it works, it works. I won't touch it anymore. I'm happy with it. Okay. We have a game, right? That's a low level problem. I want to put it past Godot to sneak that through. Now, I guess things are fine. Let's see if I can get like, I should be getting 100 score to see if it's gonna increase the speed. Maybe 100, but it's gonna get faster as it goes, right? So I think it got faster. I need to get more to make sure. Yeah, because now it's getting faster to reach the Godot. The Godot. Yeah, reach the Godot. I'm taught no. Distractions. See, there is some problems, but it's because there is no objective on the game. So, like most of the time, I'll probably be able to just stay down here. I had an idea, but I'm scared of trying to do it. Nah, I'm gonna leave it as is. I was thinking about putting the spawn of the rockets to follow the character, and then when it launches, it stays on like like that. Those are the arrows. They would follow the character, and then it stops and fires at some place, and then you had to go over. But then RPG, are you crazy? Do you wanna? Do you want to see me suffer? At this point, it doesn't even matter anymore. Just kill me in game. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. It happens. But yeah, is the game going faster? Pretty sure it is. Yes, 100% it is going faster. Okay, when it reaches this level of fast, it starts to get something. So it's only the beginning of the game that's kind of hard, and because of the velocity of going up and down, is not going to be that bad. So yeah, I guess I got the the game working. Add chip healing items. I'm permanently poor in Persona because I'm not grinding. My man, go grind. There's not much I can do. It's an RPG. There's no running away from that. He got the schnazzy schnoozer working. I was reading chat. Okay, 815. Okay, it works. It is increasing difficulty, and there's gonna be a. Oh, good thing I saw this because I need to reset the speed actually. Um. Okay, I can just do it here. Const rock trap initial speed. That's should be this, and then let's just make sure make it an int, and this another const. So rocket initial speed. There we go. And then now when we start the game, uh, restart speed. We get the global variables dot rocket speed equals global variables dot niche rocket initial speed, and then that's a lot of global variables though. Make it an MMO service everywhere, even in China. Yeah, huh? And where's what about the money? Huh? How am I gonna sustain that? How am I gonna make an MMO if I can't properly even create a high score scenario for this game? Huh? Sorry. uh, sorry. Global variables shock trap initial speed, and then we on ready we do restart speed. Just hosts its own botnet connected to devices. No, no. You see, I don't want to do that. Hey, can I do something like? No, I don't remember how to. Um, something like this, right? and it still works. This is a little bit more readable to me, right? This works. Spawn the wrong one. Oh, 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 oh. Don't die. Nice, it works. Perfect. Just didn't want that big ass line. I guess I can do something with this too, but I don't want to. um, question. Bro, every time you speak, I'm imagining you like the actual meme. Hey, no bullying. Uh, question. Do you guys think I could uh, add a little bit more fun to the game? Although there's no real reason to do that because there's no objective, but add coins to the game and suffer through coins now? Or call it done here? And because I don't want to work on art today. I really don't want to touch art today. And the only thing I also imagine myself as actually fair. Then you guys can, yeah, that's fine. I don't know. I really don't want to work on art today. And the game actually looks quite beautiful already, you know? Let's make it more beautiful. There you go. Now we can see the hitbox and it's easy. It's really good. Yeah, so the thing is, I don't want to work on art today, but I don't want to like stop the stream because I don't want to. There's still I can go for like an hour more. So the only thing I can imagine to do particles, but okay. So how can I even start particles? Because what would I use particles on this game? I would imagine the jetpack, but the jetpack is going to be a normal jetpack. But I guess I can like prep the particle then. That's an option. Okay, let's try to do the particles without. Yeah, yes, the jet. It's because like I'm not gonna do the same way I did a theme. I don't know. Okay, let's start over. Too many things. I'm trying to talk too many things at once. So Acrus, Acrus. I'm gonna call you Acrus. Okay. I I don't know if you know what VTubers are or all of the culture and things behind it, but the art for the games, like I did the first art, the first Acrus. I like Acrus. Acrus is easy to say. The first game I did was based. The art itself was based. The idea was based around a popular VTuber called Takanashi Kiara, and I'm gonna kind of do the same thing for this one. Every game I want to get some random VTuber I like, or maybe in the future do some things, let people choose and things like that. And for the arts, so I'm gonna do this again. Say what? People usually use acro. I personally don't care. It's just a little bit easier and faster to say acro than acrostel. Oh, Takanashi Kiada? What's wrong? What's wrong? But yeah, okay. So, and that's the main. Oh, you said so fast. Okay, Takanashi Kiada. There we go. I want to do every game with an art inspired by someone, by some VTuber or something that is why I like. I like watching them. I like to do them, and I already have an idea for this one that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell later, and I'm still not 100% sure how I'm gonna do, so I'm keeping that for later. But the thing is, the jetpack is not gonna be a gun jetpack like the original game for Jetpack Joyride. So it's gonna be a normal jetpack. So that's why I was thinking about not using any, or using the particles itself, because I could just animate it. Like Xi Jinping is also a non VTuber. What the? I don't know. Let me not search this on. Uh huh. Okay, I can show this because you guys probably won't understand a single thing. But I search this, and then there's my the president of my country with him. Fair. Uh, but yeah, that's the idea. But I think I can. I didn't know if I wanted to make an animation for the jetpack or particles for the jetpack. But I guess I can try to mess with the president. I didn't remember the name of him. Good to know. You can do a lot of visual effects with particles, even flames. It's just I just really like particles. Okay, so yeah, let's try. Let's figure it out. I know nothing. I saw some videos trying to explain, like years ago on Godot. Years ago, like when it was Godot 3 point something. Still, it wasn't even on 4.0 yet. So let's see if I can figure it out some things without going after searching, because I was gonna search and see some tutorials, see some things on how it works. But let's say I know this particle and I want to use GPU particles. That's all I want. I know that I want, because my CPU is bad and I want to use a GPU. But is there a difference? To the particle node used to create a variety of particle systems and effects. GPU particles features an emitter that generates some number of particles at a given rate. But it's to create this is, provides the same functionality with hardware acceleration, but may not run on older devices. Gotcha. My second project ever may or may not have been a GPU particle simulation and then playing back. You did it. You created a particle system to play back Apple. Wow. Holy. That's quite a story. I love it. Stop the honesty. I love it. Really, I love it. Okay. Let's see. So, what is this? Uh, Note configuration warning. A material to process the particles is not assigned, so no behavior is printed. He's doing an art school and he's talking about particle simulation. I mean, yesterday you guys were talking assembly and all of that, so you know. Can I move this here and leave it here just for clarity? I'll go back later. So, okay, so texture. I need a texture, right? Should I create texture? Can I use? Oh, sure. Uh, I'll use I use this. No problem. Can I just make it smaller? How can I make it smaller? Because this is way too big. He's doing art school and he's talking about particle simulation. Bro, I'm doing engineering. That's not the same. Can I just do this and scale down? No, this scaling this. I need to reduce the size of this. How? Well, I'm doing science at an art school. uh, science? Computer science or science? Hmm. Reduce texture size on articles. Good. Reducing the size of it without scaling particle material. So, I'm flipping. Since CS is a science degree over here. Oh, makes sense. I'm flabbergasted. Go to process materials is here. This. Yes. Oh, we have. We started. Okay, something started going on. Scale. Can I reduce it? Oh god, what is that? Zero? Oh, I understand. Okay, I understand. Okay, I understand. I understand. So let's say minimum 2 and then maximum 0.5. Nah, it's too way too big, but I think it's because of the uh can I do 0.02? 0.05? There we go. Okay, I like it. I like this. I like this. It's starting something. Maybe there's some big chunks there. Let's go 0.4. And this maybe zero point 0.1. Okay, I think we're getting there. We're starting something. So I want to do the fire, right? Not where do you live, bro? I'm coming next week to your art school. uh, Spawn position. So I can, let's see, sphere. Oh, it's kind of going sideways now. Emission spread. Let's increase it. Oh. Oh. Your French? No. The hate for French is real. Okay, I can do like something maybe like this. I'm imagining how could the jetpack be. So I take it as a yes. uh, how does this work? Okay, this is literally the position, right? Oh, this is kind of what I wanted. Something like that. Maybe smaller. Hmm. Angle. I can do not that much. Let's say like minus 10 to 10. Now, I don't know what I'm doing here. We'll discover as we go. Um, Bro lives in Paris and just is hating his country. Hmm. So particles is literally what I imagined, right? It's something that you play around with all the settings until you have something cool to show, right? I think. Accelerations, gravity. Uh, no, the gravity. I feel like it should be fine. Let's see what happens if we go. Yeah, it just increases, right? I thought something else would happen. If you're not from India, I'm cool. What's your problem with Indians? Indians? With Indians? No, it's not Indians. Huh? Do they even have internet in big cities in France? They're burning like every single. Okay. Linear. Okay, I don't think gravity is what I want. I kind of want to make them a little more close to each other. Oh, maybe this is what I want. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Um, time. So instead of that, let's make it smaller. No, not that. Not that small. Look at that. What's this? What does this do? Nah, don't understand this. So that's fine. One shots. Just okay. Yeah, not what I want. Start again, please. Oh God, what did I do? Can you play again, please? Save. Go back. Save, please. What happened? What did I do? What did I do? Where's my particles? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Everything. There we go. Amount ratio. I think the amount is kind of fine, but let's increase it. Let's have fun. I can see the fire. Can you guys see the fire? I can see the fire. Kind of. I can see the fire. Uh, what's the difference about amount ratio? The ratio of particles that should actually be emitted. If I set a value lower than 1.0, this will set the amount of emitted particles throughout the lifetime to amount x amount ratio. Unlike changing amount ratio while emitting does not affect already emitted particles and doesn't cause the particle systems to restart. Amount ratio can be used to create effects that make the number of emitted particles vary over time. Oh, 8 gigabytes symmetric fiber optics. Holy 8 gigabytes. Holy. So one of the best internet speeds in the world. Scary. Okay, let's leave it at 1. But maybe it's too much 1. Hmm. Let's leave it something like that. Let's see. Uh time. Already have a decent enough time, I guess. Reprocess. What is this? Particle system starts as if it had already run for this many seconds. This can be very expensive. It's set to high number as it requires running the particle shader a number of times equal to the fixed FPS. Okay, so I don't need this, I guess. Couldn't be me. We've got 100 megabit mbits installed at our street back in 2019. Was 2 mbit max before. Wow, 2. I remember those times. Yeah. Can I do 60 FPS? The particle system's frame rate is fixed to a value. For example, changing the value to 2 will make the particles render at 2 frames per second. Note this does not slow down the simulation of the particle system itself. For me, it was. Acreditei. Wow. Yeah. I actually had bad internet. Bad internet, I mean, like 40, I think, megabytes download and like 1 megabyte upload or something like that. It's up until like 5 years ago. It's really recent that I got a decent internet. My internet nowadays is. Let's make a quick test here. See how it's using right now. So yeah, 3 ping for this. Yeah, my internet is 400 Mbps. 400, it should be 400, but that's fine. That's Brazilian internet. Does it matter? I can just change it later. Pretty sure, no. Pretty sure if this is my ping, I could just reset and it changes every time I restart my my modem. But I could get the dust right now. Yeah, there you go. I have more upload for something for some reason. Huh. But this is my internet nowadays. Yeah, dynamic. So this is my internet nowadays, and uh, imagine before I had one. I don't know. That this is my internet. It's really strange, but it should be equals. This should be 400, and this should be 400. I don't know. But imagine before when I tried used to do YouTube and things like that on older channels, older things. I had one Mbps of upload. So I was going. I to upload a 480p video of like 10 minutes. It usually took hours. MB, not MB. I just go for the unit for large numbers. They got like 4 GB stable. It's really nice. It's 4 GB is a lot. Yeah, but imagine I used to upload videos over the night. So I clicked on upload, went to sleep, woke up the next day, and it was still uploading. It was insanely slow. God, I do not miss those days. I do not miss those days. Yeah, back to particles. I kind of want them to spawn closer, but then go like more diagonal sometimes. So let's discover how do I do this. Maybe it's because I did the. I don't remember now where it was. It's here, right? Yeah, I did this sphere. Maybe I just do a point. Yeah. Mbit, not megabyte. I always forget the difference between them. Saturate my internet speed on Discord. Oh, Sanjo. Let me see. Forgot to open my Discord. I think you told me a few days ago. So this is a question I have because let me see. Let me open here. Do you mind if I show on screen? It'd be fine if we would make two website 2 GB large and need a 700 euros processor to load faster than 20 seconds. Okay, so this is Pet's speed, and I have a question because this is fiber, right? Optic fiber. Oh, I always see people from outside from outside my Brazil. That's where I live, right? I always say this. They always have upload speeds really. I don't want to say small because 70 upload speed is not necessarily small, but I always see people say I got like 400 Mbps of I'm gonna call it Mbps. 400 Mbps download speed, but I got 20 the upload speed. It's always really small upload speeds, but this decent download speeds. But here in Brazil, most of the plans or internet that we can get, at least from what I see, they always try to make them the same. So if you get 400 download, you would get 400 upload. If you get 1 GB download, you would get 1 GB upload at the same time, at the same always. So symmetric. There we go. But is it normal for order plans to limit mine isn't symmetric to limit bandwidth usage. So oh, so there is plans that make them uh, hmm. symmetric. So there is plans that are symmetric that you can actually buy or contract. Or I don't know. I got free time warp backtrap cheats in CS:GO with my pings when that was still a thing. Oh god, that brings back memories when I played Call of Duty back on PS3, Black Ops 2. Everybody with a little bit of a bit of ping always started arguing because it was such a big advantage to have bad ping. I miss those days. But yeah. Okay, so there is a special plan to get 70-80% of the download speed, so better upload, but I don't care. Yeah, if I don't, there's not much reasons, I guess. Like for me, that want to do streaming and all of that, it is really nice to have better upload speeds and all. But I guess for if you're just gonna use the internet daily, normally you there's no needs for a big upload, right? I guess maybe for work it's useful depending on what you work, but yeah, there's a special plan. Gotcha, that makes a lot more sense to me now. Where's the I remember seeing rotation or something like that. Scale, where did I change that? I remember a few minutes ago I saw that and I was messing around with that. Flags Zibble Z, what's this? Line Y. Rotate Y. I have no idea what those do. Uh, Trust me, even for streaming 4K, if you don't have a lot of devices eating bandwidth, you can stream easily. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. But but having 400 or 500 Mbps free to use and it's not even expensive, it's not really a bad thing, you know. So I don't mind. I really don't mind. So I'm happy. I'm not gonna go out of my way and say, "Oh, reduce my speed, please." So you know, angle. This is what I was looking for. Let's go crazy here. I mean, 100 would it make sense? Minus 100. It's still going always the same thing. Um, okay, I lost it again. Angle. Angle curve. There's a texture for curve? Okay, there's so many things I need to understand now. Okay, what's this? Velocity. Spread. I don't know. There's so many things okay. Display scale I messed around it with. I can make the lifetime a bit more just to see what's going on, I guess. Yeah, it's all I don't see. Maybe it's because I have. Where is that button I activated before? Trails. This is the reason why. Okay, so if true, enable particle trails using a mesh skinning system. Unlike GPU Particles 3D, the number of trail section and subdivisions is set with a trail section and trail section subdivision properties. But I kind of like the trails. I can't use rotation with trails though. So yeah, so where is it? I lost it again. Gravity, velocity, angle. So angles doesn't matter. I don't need to use angles at all. I guess. Um, because I really like. I imagine if I create a small, simple fire particle texture and put it on the with the trail, it would look. But I guess the trail goes all the way to the end of the life, right? It extends all the way. So maybe I don't want trail itself. Hmm. Drawing. What's this? For a 4K stream using new HEVC, HEVC Twitch feature, it's 1112 Mbps, so 5.5 gigabytes per hour is not a big deal. Oh, you only that? I guess it's because, I mean, when you can't even stream properly at 360p on my old internet for years, you try everything and you suffer so much with those with that velocity. I guess now that I have, I don't want to like. I can have big numbers, so please give me them. I don't want to suffer what I did before anymore. The only thing I needed large bandwidth for is moving large buffers to and from the GPU. 1 terabyte is still slow without optimizations. Huh. I can't see when you actually need speeds like that when interacting with the internet, though. Fair, fair. Yeah, actually fair. Especially, yeah, if that's those numbers are that example of 4K stream is you really don't need that much. It makes there's really no reason then. Yeah, you seem like a traumatized person, so you just get as much as your router can get. Oh, for sure. That- yeah, if I can get more, I'll get more. Don't worry. That is as simple as more is better. That it's as simple as it gets. Uh, more. Yeah, there's no spread because I'm using a point. Let's find a point again. I need to get used to this menu now. Um, display scale. This is done. Velocity. Let me close this. Angle, position. Where was the spawn? Was spawn position? Where's the emission point? Fine. Uh, directed. What's this? Emission shape. No, it's not this. Oops. Okay, I don't know what this is. Sphere. Sphere I can actually see. Sphere surface. Oh, it spawn. I guess it spawns outside here. Seems like it's. Hmm. Ring. No idea what the difference is. Box? I guess I could work with the box. Not curve. That's too much. I think even this is still too much, but whatever. I actually wanted this to them to face downwards, but later is not gonna be a problem. Toggle between minimum, maximum, and base value spread modes. There's so many things I need to actually go around here and mess around. Is there a way to get the trails outside of using trails? Uh, Animation. What's this? Mm, I'll change it. Let's see. I see this one. Turbulence. What's turbulence? Uh, turbulence crashed. Did it crash? Oh, it didn't. Oh, it's like wind. Gotcha. This is kind of good fire fire particle, isn't it? Because then I can actually make it go down here. Wait, let me see what song is this. My switch for okay. We can do this. We can do this. It's just not gonna appear on screen. Uh, wait, can't I? Isn't this? Nah, yeah. Let's do the easy way. I'll do this and then I'll do this. There we go. Should be fine. Oh wait, it shouldn't be fine. Wait, I need to do this. Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. Let's go. So I wanted to make this go only one side though. What is this? My Switch Force is a game? Look at this. Oh, it looks so good. The game looks really good. What? I'm gonna add to. I wanna play it later sometime. I want it to just go left. Nice speed, nice strength. Okay, it's basically the speed of the thing. I want it to go left always. What is going on? That's the happy song by definition. Fair. Oh, you can have collisions. Rigid. It's one press of the particles and a bit of a freeze. But I don't have anything. 3D particles can only collide with GPU particles collision 3D nodes, not physics body 2D nodes. To make particles collide with various objects, you can add GPU particles collision 3D nodes as a child of physics body. In 3D collisions, only occurs when they are defined by the GPU particles node. Oh, gotcha. I'm not gonna use this. Well, I think right now I'm just pushing. I think it's time. I think it's time, especially with the song now. When the song ends, let's wait for the song to end. I played around a lot. My brain is completely fried. No, I can't. I can't. I want it to, but my brain is completely fried. At this point, I'm just because not bread. Um, let's go. let's push. Let's make bread push itself. But yeah. Let me lower it. It's way too loud. Now it's way too quiet. There we go. But yeah, I had quite a lot of fun today. Did I did manage to do everything I wanted today, so it's kind of done. The game. I just need to work on art and the few things I want to mess with the particle system now. But I will learn it slowly because right now I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing anymore. I'm just being here. I'm just existing right now, and I would be needing to leave either way in like 15 minutes. So it's not much difference either way. Yeah, I'll be working on the art maybe this weekend. Uh I'll see because I can't again I can't unfortunately I wish I could stream every day. But I can't, and weekends is I really can't. Is completely out of question for me. So yeah, I'll see what I'll be doing this weekend. I'll prepare more shorts too. I've been uploading every day. I have one shorts ready to do. I want to get a bunch of shorts done and then just mass upload them so I don't worry about them. But yeah, today was really good. Today was a really good stream. I enjoyed making the stream a lot. Thank you guys for appearing here to being here again. I don't know what the next week streams will be. Uh, Thursday is actually the short stats. I'll show you. It's actually going quite well. Let me get here. Here they are. 2000, 1709, almost 1,000. There's a bunch of good amount of likes too. 23, 35, 25. It's actually being really decent. Most of them, like this was the one that had. Oh yeah, yeah. I I didn't want to like ask again because maybe you were busy with your dooming. But yeah, I'll read the notes when you send. And but they're doing good. This was the one that had 16 views when I sent, and then it just needed a little bit to pick up Steam and you know get. And they're doing way better than I was expecting because when I started uploading them, I was expecting like 100 views per shorts, and you know, and I'm actually uploading some other places too. This, here is just to say, oh, I have another way to upload. I'm not paying much attention to this to Insta. It's just another place to upload and try to get a bit more reach. So just uploading here just for the fun of it. And then there's Twitter too, or X. I refuse to call it this X to this day. But Twitter is another thing that I need to get used to actually coming here and posting things. So it's not really that much. I barely post. I really need to actually start posting things on Twitter, actually using Twitter or X. But yeah, I am really impressed with how they are the shorts itself, how they are doing. That naming X Twitter. My Yeah, I really don't like calling it X or for me I use Twitter since I don't know 2012 I believe, and for Twitter is Twitter for me. It's not X. So yeah. Uh, but yeah, it's been doing really good. I'm posting. I have one ready to go for the night too. I need to render it, but yeah. And I'm experimenting with the shorts. So this was a really big one, and I can see that the smaller ones are better. But I'm experimenting with them. I need to let YouTube do its thing and learn with my shorts too. So there's that, and make do its thing, do the algorithm work, and at some point it will start getting better. And my main objective is just to post every day, but we'll see if I can manage to do that. If I can manage to actually find a lot of clips and things to do, I should probably post on Twitter. I'm at a point where I do have decent visuals. Oh yeah, it's still strange to me that they're doing art and doing science things. So yeah, but yeah, sure, man. Twitter, it's nice, but I don't know. It's strange. Every single website and social media is completely different beast to I'm bad at art. I don't know, man. But yeah, guys, I'm actually getting really hungry now, and I need to go. I'm gonna eat something, gonna relax and enjoy the rest of the day. Not that the game stage yet, PSX compatible engine is hard. Or you're doing something with PSX style. I love the style. I love the style. I wanna do yeah, Acrosel. Actually Spet know that. I think, right? But Acrosel. Not style homebrew fair. But I don't know if you know, but my main the reason I'm learning game dev, I'm starting to learn game dev and all of that is because I do have a game in mind I want to make. And initially, it's gonna take a long time for me to make, and it's not like a big. It's not that I don't want to make the next GTA. I don't want to do the next MMO. It's a single player game, simple enough that I would enjoy to play, and the scope is decent as far as I can tell that I'm planning. But it's still gonna take a while. It's probably like I'm gonna start like 2 years from now or 1 year from now, depending on how I learn everything. But the initial idea was to do something like 2D pixel art. Make a mod if I if I finish my Flappy Bird Sweat Sticks. Nah, so much work. Make me. Oh, okay, okay. I thought make a mod for the game. We'll see. We'll see. Depending on the let's say if you finish Flappy Bird. Wait, I'm thinking. If you can do this. That's a problem. You 100% can do this. So you need to do the arts, the songs, and of course the programming. It's all of them. You need to do both Flappy Bird and Jetpack Joyride because you said you're gonna do the 20 games challenge. So you need to do both of them. If you finish both of them with your own arts and your own sounds, you can make like on JFXR or something. You don't need to really make the sound. But if you do all of them, I'll give you a mod. both of them before I finish the third game. So you have a deadline. Same with the game idea. Currently cloning Persona UI because it looks like Persona UI is really good. But yeah, so my game initially it was supposed to be a 2D game, an idea, but I'm still thinking about because there's a game I played recently, a few months ago actually, called Silly Poly Beast. I love this game and I love the visual of this game. And seeing this, I think it's made by one person too. And seeing this style of graphics, it's still simplistic. It's still not high poly or anything. It's still kind of low poly. It feels to me more like a PS2 game. You know, the graphics. Not really, but it brings me the feeling like it's a PS2 game with the graphics. And when I played this game, I loved the art style of this game, and I really think I'm still debating when I start making my game, if I will be going 2D or 3D. But I'm gonna be able to answer this later when I actually reach the later games, because after starting on the 8th game, you actually start using 3D mechanics. So I will be trying to make models. I'm not gonna be using Blender because I think it's way too much for what I want to do. Oh yeah, I'm gonna probably be using Blockbench to do the models and all of that because they work well for low poly, and I'm gonna probably stick to low poly, depend. I want to do probably this style or a little bit more artistic or simpler than this. But yeah, I don't know if it's the future. I need to actually see. Okay, I'm fine being a simple viewer when I'm thinking about it. No, no, you have a deadline now. I will take quite a long time to actually finish the third game. The third game was the my block when I tried to do this challenge before. So you have time. That's like not even a day of work for a Flappy Bird game. Yeah, when you hit the quaternion wall, you stick to the. I have just still quaternion. Okay, I have no idea what quaternion is, so you scared me now. So maybe, yeah, we'll see. But yeah, guys. Thank you guys for being here, enjoying the stream. Really appreciate you guys, and I'll guess I'll see you guys Monday. Unfortunately, can't stream on the weekends. So rotations are 4D because they just are okay. What? What? Yeah, I don't want to think about it. My brain again. I say this a lot. My brain is not braining. Either ways, thank you guys. I'm gonna go. I'm staying here, extending this too much. Really appreciate it, and your brain's gonna fry. My brain is frying right now. Imagine I don't even. Yeah, I'm not gonna think. Either way, see you guys. I'm going now. Have a nice weekend, and hope to see you guys here Monday. If you guys don't appear, that's fine too. Well, either ways, really appreciate it, and I'm going. Bye bye.